Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Sunderland v Newcastle for today's watch-along. I hope you're ready, because I certainly am. This is set to be an absolute banger of a derby. Let me quickly switch that to fitness and sports and then other. That's all good. We are pretty much ready to go today. Let me make sure that these are all set up right. Looks like it's good. We are very, very close to kickoff. Just about a minute to go. And I think this is actually a really, really hard one to call, to be honest, today. I think this is going to be tricky. Let's do that. Nope, let's do this. There we go. Scotty, hello. How's it going? Welcome, welcome in. We are 1 minute away from kickoff. What was I going to do? I was going to do this. Surely there's going to be some yellow cards flying around today. Surely. So we'll go for a bit of this, I think. Bosh. And then maybe this. You think 2-1 Newcastle? I think it's going to be 1-1. 1-1 today. A big, big game, of course. Very historical derby. Should be an absolute monster of a game. And we are now only a couple of seconds away. For whatever reason, they are kicking off ever so slightly late. But that's fine. Big up LCFC. Absolutely. Think any red cards? Oh, there is a good chance of a red card. These hate each other. There's a lot of rivalries and derbies and stuff in football, but a lot of them, it feels like it's a lot more between the fans rather than the actual clubs, players, and everything like that. This one is just fierce. So I kind of hope that there isn't a red card because it might ruin the game, but I wouldn't be surprised if there is one. Right, everybody? I'm not on Twitch as well. I'm on TikTok. I can't do Twitch at the same time. Here we go. Kick off. We are underway. Yeah, I would have to create a second Twitch account in order to go live on my second YouTube, TikTok, and Twitch, which is frustrating as hell, but it is what it is. Did I get that done? I did get that done in time. I just need to quickly check some FC stuff because I've been busy, so oh god, there's a daily play thing. Oh no. Okay. Well, that's good to know. Early Newcastle free kick. Bruno about 5 yards inside the Sunderland half. Long ball played forward. Of course, there's a foul. You're welcome for the likes. Thank you to yourself and anybody else that spams the likes on TikTok. It does make a big difference, and a lot of people don't realise that the amount of people that send likes does have an impact on how many people find the stream, how likely it is to appear in people's For You pages and feeds and stuff like that. So the more people that tap the screen and send us those likes, the better. It's very, very helpful. On TikTok, it's birdie.94. Although that does mean there'll probably be nobody on YouTube if you leave. You say, up the mags! I'm hoping this is going to be just a nice, tasty game. He's surely offside. No, apparently not. Okay. Sunderland tapping the ball around, sorry, on this left-hand side. Comfortable in possession. Speaking of LCFC, the vlog from yesterday's game will be going live pretty much as soon as this game finishes. I've set the vlog to go live at 4 o'clock. So yeah, that's uploaded and good to go. And as soon as this derby finishes, you'll have a lovely vlog from yesterday where we slapped Ipswich 3-1. But even more incredible than that was the fact that I scored one of the best goals I will ever see live. If you haven't seen it, Fatawu scored from about 10 yards inside his own half after nutmegging someone. Just ridiculous. I still can't believe that I saw it. Absolute madness. Just insane. There's no Evos that expire today, it looks like, so I think we're all good. What about SBCs? What we want in this game is an early goal. So both sides' game plans completely change within the first, like, 15-20 minutes. That's what I would like today. Voltemada losing out on the ball in midfield after trying to lay it off on the left-hand side of the pitch. It's you from YouTube. Hell yes! And thank you again for those of you that are tapping the screen, getting us to over 700 likes. Oh yeah, let me get score alerts for the other games as well, because there are 4 games going on right now. West Ham are beating Villa. Wow. Fernandez has scored. He scored in the first minute. The only shot of the game so far. Yeah, West Ham 1, Villa 0. We've also got Forest at home to Tottenham. And then we've got Palace at home to Man City. Big, big game. The worst derby in England. What, this one? I mean, that's just not right. There are many crap derbies. The only real downside to this one is that they haven't been at the same level in terms of quality for so many years that, like, was it last year they came up against each other in, like, the FA Cup? Carabao, one of those? And there's just a difference in quality. This season, Sunderland, as it stands at the start of this game, are above Newcastle in the Prem. It's mad. And yeah, it's a deep-rooted rivalry, this one. And so I'm really, really hoping that we're going to get a very good game here. You say best derby in the country by a landslide. Okay, you've gone the other way as you're a Sunderland fan. There might be a bit of bias in there. It is a good one. It's absolutely not one of the worst. Newcastle trying to look pretty, playing it out from the back and just getting caught on the ball, losing out on possession again. Sunderland got another chance to get the ball in the box here, but it's the second poor cross in the space of 30 seconds. Edge of the box, Xhaka plays it out left. Nice fake by Ronaldo, but it's easily cleared again. It's the nerves. Make the timer a bit smaller. This is just how I have it. People seem to like the layout. It's what's worked for us and made these watch-alongs successful. So I'm going to keep it as it is. What a goal it was from Fatawu and from Bobby. I know. Just ridiculous. As I said to people, the vlog is edited, uploaded, scheduled to go live at 4 PM. So if you're watching on TikTok right now, on YouTube, where we're also currently streaming at the same time, that is where the vlog will be going up. Could I not stream the actual game? No. Not without getting arrested. No. Afternoon and GG for yesterday. What a goal from Fatawu. Yeah. Why were you so poor? It was... You were really disappointing. Like, there weren't really any standout performers at all. And getting handed a goal did sort of give the momentum your way a bit, but still didn't really make much of it after that. Don't really think Stelarczyk had much to do. He had the big save in the first half from Jack Clark, who was really disappointing. I thought Philogene was crap as well. I was expecting some magic from him, especially up against Ricky, who has struggled at times this season with people that are darting one way then the other, and yeah, I expected more. Nice ball by Elanga. Little 1-2 with Voltemade. It's a little bit too heavy. Claimed by the goalie. Big roofs. What number is Miley? 67. A popular one on TikTok. They probably wouldn't say it as 67, would they? You say, up the Mags! 2-0! Voltemade nearly getting on the end of a loose pass. Oh dear, we've just seen how West Ham scored. I don't know who that is from Villa, but they're messing around with it in their own box. The ball gets nicked off of him by Fernandes, and he scores after 29 seconds. Jesus, that's shocking. Imagine being in a away end of either Newcastle or Sunderland in the gods. I've been to both of those away days. What a ball in behind to Lafay. It's a poor cross, though. You've got to make the most of it when you're getting in a position as good as that. Sorry, it was Talby, not Lafay. Score prediction, 1-1. Feisty, 1-1. Warners, thank you very much for following on TikTok. Hopefully you enjoy all of the streams and videos. We are just over 100 people away from hitting my end-of-year goal of 10,000 followers, which is crazy. So maybe there's a world today where we get a few more people in and we can get that little bit closer. If the stream goes huge, there's a world we could hit it today. But there are 4 different games going on at the same time, so I imagine viewership between like people that enjoy watch-alongs and stuff like that might be split between the different games, so less likelihood of the stream going huge, but I guess you never know. We're rubbish, millions wasted on some awful players. How or why you spent over 10 mil on... oh my god, Voltemade, you gotta play it! Gordon is screaming at him. The ball's played to Voltemade on the right-hand side. Ollie Watkins has just equalised, by the way, against West Ham. He picks up the ball on the right-hand side. Gordon is in so much space on the left-hand side. I don't know if he just doesn't see him because he's like behind the defender or whatever. But he should have tried to just get an early long ball out to the left-hand side. This would be a better 4:30 instead of Leeds Brentford. Yes, but it has to be earlier due to police. That's just how it works. That could be a great ball in behind to Lafay. Touch into the box. Robbie just can't quite get there. Dan Burn doing quite well to utilise his frame. And now Gordon actually gets the ball this time. Gets past his man and then tries to... Looks like he tries to beat him a second time. You've already got it past him. Just drive at that stage. That's poor. How'd you get that pitch overview? 365. Lorraine, David, Charlie, Louis. Satisfying. We got Zach. We got C. Thank you all for following. I appreciate you. Maybe there is a world that we could get that 100 people today. Imagine the scenes if we can get the 10k followers today. I could apply for monetization. That'd be insane. Lovely ball by Bruno. Elanga, who's been disappointing this season, and pretty much right there shows why. He's just dribbled the ball off the pitch whilst trying to beat a man. Yeah, this was the one. Gordon was in so much space, and Voltemade, I don't know why. He tries to dink a little ball for a 1-2 in behind to Elanga. He must not have seen him. There is so much space for Gordon that you can hit the ball into. It doesn't have to be the best pass in the world. Poor. Especially for FPL purposes. I need that assist. Prediction is a feisty 1-1. Who do you reckon will score first and who will score? Voltamada for FPL purposes, please. Harlan, AT, Koch, and Tez, thank you all for following. Newcastle started not great. No. Sunderland looked better on the ball so far. It is early days, of course. But a lot of times, if one team's looking composed in a game as big as this early on, then that can easily stay throughout the game. What they need to do, though, right now, Sunderland, because they look less panicked on the ball, you got to make that count. You got to get a goal before Newcastle can get comfortable in the game. Otherwise, they'll just build and build and build. Oh my good God. A little Travella cross from the right-hand side goes all the way across the box, and Malik Chow has to clear it. And he does. He does quite well, to be fair to him. He has to hook it. You try and go with like your left foot there, and there's a world that goes into your own net. Good clearance. Have I seen the Ollie Watkins goal been ruled an own goal? I've not. Captain Wilson yesterday done well for you. Nice. I should have gone with Saka instead of Haaland, but maybe there's a world Haaland smashed it today. And maybe Wilson will come in next week for Caicedo. I did use my 5 transfers, but I would love to make like 4 more. I hate my team. I think there'll be a red card in this game. There could easily be. It's a very hot and fiery affair every time they play. You've seen Cole Palmer out for a year after yesterday. No, I've not seen that, because even if you did an ACL, you wouldn't be out for a year. So, no. I have seen that I brought in KDH to my FPL and he got subbed off after 15 minutes, though. So, great. Fantastic news. Just stupid, isn't it? Sunderland have been decent so far. Has there been a... No, there's not been a shot yet, though. But Sunderland have looked a little bit more composed on the ball. Harry Wilson, FPL hero this week. Yeah, I wish I had him. Again, Saka, that was good. But we need some other big performers. Holly, thank you very much for following. How many injuries in cards prediction? I'm not going to predict the amount of injuries in a game. That's... I've never heard anyone ask that. Oh, it's flicked over to the back post. Elanga tries to hook it back to Dan Burn, but he just can't quite get enough on it. It's actually quite poor. Elanga so far, he's had a couple of opportunities with the ball in a dangerous position, and he's wasted it. Gaz, thank you very much for following. Gusto and Wilson both got you 32 points. That's insane. Yeah, like I was happy with Saka. I think he got 11 in the end. But KDH got injured, so that was 1 point. I unfortunately had to play Dubravka, so that was 1 point. I don't know if anyone else played. That might have been it. Lewis Miley isn't captain, Bruno is. I'm not sure what that's referring to. Oh, does it show the captain on the little thing at the bottom? If so, hey, it's what FOTMob said. I've not decided it. Had Raya and Timber. Oof. Yeah. Not amazing. Not amazing. I was quite happy to see that goal go in. For those reasons of, yeah, I don't have any Arsenal defence right now. I have had, but I didn't fancy bringing in anyone whilst their defence has sort of been demolished in terms of injuries. We'll probably bring one in a few weeks' time, maybe. Fatawu Abdul. What a man, what a goal. What a moment. I'll probably never see anything like it ever again. Even if I was going football for the next 50 years, I'll probably never see a goal from anywhere near that far out again. That Fernandes goal was the fastest goal of the Premier League season so far. Is it scrappy? Not as much as you would expect so far, no. But you imagine as the game goes on, especially if there's a goal and one team's losing, it's just going to all start to get a bit handbaggy and just a mess. Think you've fallen in love with Jordan James? They do say never fall in love with a loan player. However, when you have an option to buy that loan player, maybe you can be allowed to do that. He's so good. Right, he's been our best player this season. I don't think he's dropped less than a 7 out of 10 in any game. When it comes to, like, my match ratings. Obviously, like, if you look at, like, FOTMob or something, sure, probably, but who cares about those? From the eye test. Nice little flick inside by Telby. Just not making the most of the advanced ball position there, though, Sunderland. Recycling it all the way back to their centre-backs. Who? JJ. Yes, Jordan James. Watch him play on a Saturday. Sunderland just very happy to play the ball side to side along their midfield and defence. It's good work by Talby. Loses the ball due to a heavy touch, but then puts in the effort, a little mini sprint to win it back. It's what you got to do in these kind of games. Got to work very hard. Sunderland have had 74% possession. I mean, that is... a lot of the time, possession doesn't really mean much, right? You can have all of the ball, and it just doesn't matter. Because unless you do something with it, who cares? But I think that is pretty much a summary of the game so far. Sunderland have had more of the ball. They look better on the ball. But no one's managed a shot yet. And we're 20 minutes in. I think we start to click with Nelson, James, Mavididi, Fatawu, hopefully Antonio. Say it quietly, but Ayu's actually not been bad in the last couple of games. Although, one of the counter-attacks that he ruined yesterday by just refusing to pass the ball and ending up passing it like slightly backwards and sideways. God, he does my head in. But in the last few games, he's okay. Possession does mean stuff. If you know, you know what I mean. Like, you can't score if you don't have the ball. No, but you can win a game whilst having 10% possession. So, unless it's being converted... So, Sunderland have 74% possession in the first 20 minutes of this game. They still haven't had a shot. So, we famously won the Premier League. I'm a Leicester fan. With, like, the lowest possession of any Premier League team that's ever won the league. Depends on the way you play. And how you maximise your possession. Why can't you show the match? Because I'm not Sky Sports. I'm not Sky, I'm afraid. Unknown, hell yeah. Get that ball in the box, Traore. Lays it back to Xhaka. Clips it to the back post. Attempting to find Brobby. Forced to Sunderland at the edge of the box. Lafay having a shot that's blocked and Tonali ends up hoofing it. Clear. Again, another great summary of this game. Now we have Bruno G getting fouled by Xhaka. Which, unnecessary. Newcastle were going nowhere there. They win the ball back, and there's not really much movement at all. They're pretty much just standing there. Livramento plays it into Bruno G. He just dinks it past Xhaka as he comes in and batters him. Please don't spam. I see every single comment. The chat doesn't move that fast that you have to do that. My prediction is 1-1. Rude Boy, Madeline, thank you, or Madeline, thank you both for following. I really, really hope that you enjoy all of our future streams as well as all of my TikTok uploads. My dream this year is to hit 10k followers by the end of 2025. Now, as it stands, we now need less than 100 people, which is insane, because if you went back like 2 months, I think we needed a few thousand people. The watch-alongs have done really well. Some of our uploads have also got us a load of new people, so I've been loving making content on here, and it's basically... I apologise, by the way, to anyone that's heard this spiel before, because we talk about it every single stream. But on TikTok, you don't earn a single penny, other than if like any of you sent any gifts on the live stream. That obviously does correlate to money. But outside of that, you don't earn a single penny, dollar, cent, whatever you want to say, until you've got 10k followers. So as soon as we hit 10k, I'm going to start to put more time and effort into the videos on the channel, because it will be worth that time and effort. Whereas right now, we're just trying to grow whilst doing it on the side alongside our main gaming stuff. And it's going really well. Fatawi could get a big Prem move soon. He could. It'd probably have to cost quite a bit, though. Brad, Nana, Lucas, and Fragment, thank you all for following. Same with Emma. Emma. The condensation. Here we go then. Newcastle corner. Lewis Hall to take. Goes all the way to the back post and Roof's punch is clear. Someone's on the floor, as always from corners. Tonali tries to get another cross in, but it's deflected. Bruno G with a loose pass there. Nice little reverse ball by Elanga. Livramento gets in a ball. Can't quite find Voltemada though. The quality on the pass just isn't quite there. That's a good ball into the feet of Voltemada though. His touch is not quite tight enough. The ball gets a little bit loose, and unfortunately for him, he's tackled. Fatawu gives Mahrez vibes. Maybe. He'll never be on the level of Riyadh, but yeah. Who do I want to win? Couldn't care less. I care about Leicester and Barca. No other team in the world do I give a damn about. So in games like this, when we're doing watch-alongs, all I want is good entertainment. That doesn't necessarily mean that we need the game to finish 4-4. Just, let's have a good game of football. That's what we want. Barca, yes. Love how they've put visitors for Newcastle. I don't really know what that means. They are the away team. Probably asking for a yellow for Thiaw, which should mean that he should get booked. But I feel like the ref is going to try and keep things tame on the screen for the scores. I don't know what you mean. Oh, he did get booked for it. You know what, ref? Well done. So yeah, Robbie gets fouled by Thiaw. Then he moans at the ref and then does a bit of this. And it looks like he did get booked for it. So well done. You should do every single time. A lot of the time, for some reason, the refs don't give that kind of thing. It's bizarre. Kieran, thank you very much for following. Cal, thank you very much for the TikTok roses. Appreciate you. Who has the ball? Great question. Granit Xhaka right now has the ball. It says Sunderland 0-0 visitors on the stadium. Yeah, I don't.
West Ham are back in front at the London Stadium. It is West Ham 2, Aston Villa 1.
West Ham winning.
The scorer of the third goal in that game was Jared Bowen. Here it is.
Jared Bowen scores again. Oh, it's a shocking effort from whoever has the first shot, and it turns into an assist, and Bowen just taps it in. So West Ham leading again against Villa. Villa on this insane run of form. Surely they don't lose to West Ham. Like, what team has the ball? You can literally see on the screen who has the ball. That's why I have it on the screen. Ballard's on the floor from a throw-in. There's going to be so many claims for penalties and stuff today. But hopefully, the ref is going to let a decent amount go. Xhaka has a shot from 30 yards. Not even close. Comfortably over the goal. Yeah, that's disappointing. It's ended up a few yards over. Yeah, the Ballard going down. They've both got each other's shirts. Like, it's just a physical game at times. Who are you supporting? No one. I don't care who wins. Jason, that's pretty cool. How's it going? How's it going? You giving a foul throw?
Suffered a horrible afternoon when they met in the cup a couple of seasons back, and he scored an own goal and gave away a penalty.
What's this?
He, in a sense, is the personification of the growth of this Sunderland team since then.
Nice touch. Oh, and then a shocking one after that. Alderete. And then that's poor from Elanga again. Giving the ball away. And then that's not great by Lafay. Some of the challenges are getting a little bit heavier. It feels like, especially if there's a goal in this game, it's really going to start to... You're going to see a flurry of yellow cards in the last half hour of this game. Hurry up and take the throw in though, lads. Thank you. Brobby with the flick on, just nowhere near another teammate though. Fizzed into Brobby again. Left hand side, Talby with the step overs. Oh, he's nutmegged Ture. Oh, he's got help, though, from Bruno G. That was a really nice dribble, though. Little bit of skill. Gets the nutmeg off. But eventually loses out on it. And now Elanga has given the ball away again. What is going on with him today? Been some terrible football. Too hostile at the minute, yeah. Leicester City 3, Southampton 1. No, we played against Ipswich. The vlog of that is going live on YouTube at 4 PM if you want to check it out, including one of the best goals you'll ever see. Or furthest goals you'll ever see at a minimum. Why am I not getting these? Forest beating Spurs. Oh my god, it's another one of these goals where the goalie has tried to play it. You know, it happens to every team, right? We conceded yesterday from the exact same thing. The defensive midfielder comes short to the goalie, even though there's a guy right next to them, and the goalie passes them the ball. The best scenario that player has is the ball comes into them and they fizz it out to a fullback. But no. Just like we did yesterday, the ball gets nicked off of that player, and it ends up in a goal. I don't know why every team is doing it. It's really frustrating, though. The pros, or the risk versus reward, is just stupid. Really, really dumb. I don't know what this obsession is with everyone attempting it, but God, it does my head in. And as I say, we conceded from it yesterday. Literally just passed the ball straight to them. Like 10 yards out, and he just puts it in. Spurs have just conceded because of the same thing. Vicario playing it to whoever that was. I hate it. Get it out the game. The same as right now. My God, I don't know who all of you guys support and whether your teams also do it. Right now, a lot of our goal kicks, our centre-back takes the goal kick by passing it 1 yard sideways to the goalkeeper, who then boots it. Why doesn't the goalie just take it? It's so infuriating. It's such a small thing, but it's so pointless. I'm not a Newcastle or Sunderland fan. Why can't you show the game? Because that's illegal. Joe and Pauline, thank you both for following. Hopefully you enjoy all the streams and videos. We are about 90 people away from our end of year goal of hitting 10,000 followers. I could talk about the game, but in the time that we've just been chatting, nothing's happened. Why is it illegal for? Because I don't have the rights to show the game. Noah, hello! Kaz, Jackson, Sarah, thank you all for joining. Mukiele and Dan Byrne going into a challenge together. Mukiele's come out with a yellow card. They're both sliding for the ball. Byrne gets there a little bit early. It's a split second, and Mukiele's just ended up sliding into him, and he gets booked for it. I don't care who wins. I have no reason to care for either team winning today. I don't have any bets on or anything crazy. But yeah, Dan Byrne is... I think he got like a bit of a knee into the bottom of his chest. And so he might be a little bit winded here. I support Leicester and Barca. So the games are done for this weekend. I think it'll be 2-1 Sunderland. We need some more shots. There's been 2 shots in this game so far in 35 minutes. The ball's been in dangerous positions, but then not doing enough with it. Kevin Phillips and Jermaine Defoe. Kevin Phillips with that much hair looks baffling. That looks weird. I don't like it. Okay. He's supposed to be like bold or skinhead. Dan Byrne's still down. It might have been like a knee to a rib or something. Mukiele got the yellow. They both basically just slid in to get the ball together, and Byrne got there a split second ahead of Mukiele, who has then gone into him. And yeah, it looked like part of his leg went into his chest. As I say, he might have got winded. Yeah, it's like here. It looks like he's got a knee to it. So it's going to be painful, and might have winded him as well. And he's still haunched over on the sidelines. Apparently, FootMob had it wrong, and Miley is not captain, it's Bruno G. It's not a red card. Frankie, thank you very much for following. Will, thank you for following as well. Hopefully you enjoy all of our content. He's still holding his chest.
He's going to come back on.
Please don't spam that kind of stuff. Logan, it's mad, isn't it? Frankie and Leyland, thank you for following. Right, we're finally back in play. That means we're going to have at least 2, probably 3 minutes added on in this first half.
It's ridiculous, absolutely ridiculous. He's got to wait to come back on the pitch, and Newcastle have to play with 10 men.
This first half's boring as hell. It could have been better. Yamal, thank you for following as well. Yeah, there's not been enough quality at the ends of the pitch. In midfield, there's been some nice little dribbles, some little pieces of passing play, but yeah, the final cross hasn't been good enough. As I say, we've only had 2 shots in this game. One of them was Xhaka, who blazed it over the bar. I can't even really remember what the other one was. That's a needless foul by Reynildo going into the back of Bruno G. Silly one to give away. Decent position here now for a Newcastle free kick. Where this says Tonali is, it's a tiny bit closer to the... like a few yards further down the line, that's where this free kick is happening. Elanga's been poor. He's given the ball away and wasted attacks at least 4, maybe 5 times, actually. Here we go then. Bruno G to whip in the free kick to the back post. Only finds a Sunderland head. How much was Elanga? Like 55 mil? And so far, he's been poor. Not just today, this season. He's only got a couple of goal involvements. I think he's only got 1 in the Prem? Just crazy. Like, he was good last season. This year, he's been shocking. Long throw. Fails to lead to anything. Cross also fails to lead to anything. Now we've got a counter-attack for Sunderland. Brian Bobby leading the charge. Great defending by Miley. Really, really well done. And then Tonali holds onto the ball well. Lewis Miley. Trying to do too much. Too many players around him. Loses out on the ball. Dan Burns on the floor. Bertrand Traore. Back to Lafay. Get a cross in. Blocked and out for a throw-in. What's your opinion on half and half scarves? I don't understand really the point of getting one unless it's for like a unique event. So, for example, if your team... like, if you're a Palace fan, right? And you went to the FA Cup final last year and you got one. I can understand getting it as... oh, Dan Burns gone down again. He's clearly just not right after that challenge. Haaland has just scored for Man City. My captain! Yeah, Fabian Schär's coming on for Dan Burn. Whatever's happened with this challenge that's gone into, like, his ribs, he's not looked right since it. And he's now getting subbed off. He's tried to battle on. But, he genuinely could have a broken rib. It looked like he got a knee into the middle of his chest. So, fair play to him for trying to battle on, but... yeah, like he's wincing. He's clearly been in pain since it happened. And that was like 8 minutes ago, something like that. Maybe 9. So, respect it, but... Fabian Schär is on. Watch the City game. No. Haaland has scored, yeah. Hope Paul as well. Have the stream on in the background as you watch Man United women's game v Spurs. Nice. Seb, stop spamming, otherwise we'll have to get rid of you. To you, Manchester Derby is better. I have no idea what you're on about. The Manchester Derby isn't on. I don't know what you're on about. Can we see a goal? I hope so. Spam, thank you very much for following. That was a pretty cool shot. Flying into the camera. Bruno G with a big ping wide left. Brian Bobby's gone down this time. Everyone's just in the wars. Are you going to keep playing? Yeah, you've got to. It's a derby, right? Anthony Elanga up against Reynildo. Is he actually going to beat him this time? No, but he does win a throw-in. Right, we're going to get rid of the spam because that ruins the chat for everybody else. Final score. I've gone 1-1. Liverpool best team? I mean, definitely not. You're saying Manchester Derby is better? I mean, Man United probably care more about Liverpool than Man City. Cat A. Loz. Thank you all for following. No long throw. My goodness, it feels weird to see a normal throw-in from that position. Cross lobbed into the Sunderland box, but they're defending it very, very well. Let's see the Haaland goal then. Header at the back post. A cross goal from Haaland. Really good ball in. Is that Mateus Nunes, I think, with the assist? City might actually win a game wearing that horrible kit. Apparently their record in it is shocking. Who's most likely to get sent off first? No idea. The thing is, with a game like this, again, one goal can change everything. Right? In terms of how fiery it is. Because, or one challenge. Like, that's a poor challenge from Brobby on, was that Miley? I mean, that should have been a second yellow. He should be off. He's very fortunate there. I think it was Brobby anyway. And yeah, if it was, should probably be off the pitch. But yeah, one bad challenge and then all of a sudden everything's heated for the rest of the game. Or again, a goal completely changes it. And one team loses their heads and then it's all over the place. Xhaka with the cross into the back post. Header over the bar by Ballard. Good ball in by Xhaka. Also decent defending to put the pressure on him and just get in the way. Livramento, he does have to climb very high there in order to get that down and on target. So, hard header, but good ball in by Xhaka. 10? Not sure I'd agree. Didn't turn up to the live yesterday. I wasn't live yesterday. Opinions on the Fatawu goal. You should watch the vlog that's coming out at 4 PM on YouTube. Safe to say, one of the best goals I'll ever see live. I don't know. That Man City kit is one of the worst I've ever seen. Newcastle have not won the Premier League for a long time, but Liverpool won it last year. Not too much in it, really. The game's... Okay. Loz, I appreciate it. Thank you very much. Lily, Shaz, thank you both for following as well. There is a world where today we can hit our end-of-year goal. We need about 70 more people to hit that follow button today, and we'll hit 10,000 before the end of 2025. Igor Jesus looks good. Yeah. Speaking of Igors, though, I need Igor Thiago to do well for FPL purposes. Lewis Hall with a nice ball in behind to Gordon. Tries to get past his man, and he's just ran off the pitch. Why not get an early cross in there to Voltemade? You moaned earlier when Voltemade didn't play it early to you, so why are you doing the same the other way round? You don't need to beat your man there. Just whip it in. You've got the touch past the defender, you've got the space to get a cross in there, and your striker's making a run forward, and we know his movement is good, we know his finishing is good. Why not give him a chance to score? Really disappointing from Gordon. I mean, that's been him all season, hasn't it, really? Gordon's just not been at the levels that we know he can hit. Elanga's been shocking this season. Barnes has done okay. And Murphy as well, even though they bought their replacement. 3 minutes added on. Sorry, yeah, I forgot to say. 3 minutes added on, which is basically all for the Dan Burn injury. Who do I want to win? Don't care. I want a higher quality second half. That's all I want. Kenzie, 10. Thank you both for following. I appreciate it. Who do Brentford play? They are, I believe they're away. They've got Leeds. They're at 4:30. That's a nice little ball. But then you got 20 seconds left. Move it. Mukiele to Xhaka, who dinks it out to the right-hand side. Traore, you've got to get this ball in the box. You've got 10 seconds left of the half. Cross it in. What are you doing? And the ref blows the whistle. How stupid are footballers at times? Honestly, put the ball in. It's so infuriating to watch. Like, it's bad enough when it's your team, right? Because you could be there in the moment and scream at them, and like everyone in the crowd's doing it. But when you're watching it on TV and it's other teams, it's like, just cross the thing. God damn it, man. Georgia, JC, Joe, Charlie, Donny, Mason, and Jordan. Thank you all for following. Will, stop spamming. This is how it went last time. We won 2-1, so just wait. Yeah, hopefully the second half is going to be a lot better. I mean, there are a few shots, but nothing of any quality right now. I mean, the total XG from the first half is 0.24. Shocking. 3 shots for Sunderland, 1 for Newcastle. What was the Newcastle shot on target? I don't even remember. Unless there was like a header or something from a set piece that looped up and it counted as a shot on target. I can't remember. Sunderland, they had the header at the back post from Ballard that went over. We had Xhaka's shot that was miles over the bar. And I can't even remember their other one either, so maybe it was similar. Disappointing. The quality has been very low in the final third so far from both sides. Newcastle did sort of grow back more into the game. There was a point where Sunderland were at nearly 3/4 of the possession. Now they're down to 58%. So Newcastle getting a bit more into the game, but they're just not doing enough with more of the ball either. Okay, I have no idea. Cristiano, I don't really know what that means. Could you find out who's been on the ball more? I've literally just explained that. Do I think we beat QPR next Saturday? Yeah, sure, why not? Bobby to score for a 4th game in a row? Why not? MK and JL, thank you both for following. Really do appreciate anyone and everyone that is joining us today and becoming a part of the channel. Xhaka's shot was good till it went too high. Well, therefore it wasn't good. Let's get rid of this. Spam. What happened to Dan Burn? Dan Burn went into a challenge with Mukiele where they both slid in and Dan Burn got to the ball first. Mukiele then hit his knee into about here on Burn. There's a world where he's broken a rib or something. Looked like he was winded as well. He basically got hit hard. He tried to play on for 10 more minutes, had to go off. So he's gone off for Fabian Schär. How am I, Jay? I am fantastic. How are you? Had a really good day yesterday. Obviously, the football was solid. And then went out and had a Christmassy meal, which was really nice. Sephora, none. Who do I support? Leicester. And Barca. But Leicester, born and raised. Many highs, many lows. Yesterday was a high, though. Do you think it should be a red? No chance, no. Bailey, I'm not sure what you mean. What's the best team so far? Neither have been great. Nobody deserves to win this game from the first half. Weird first half, going to get feisty. Probably. As I said before, I think that there'll be like one, a goal or a challenge that sort of like sets it off. And then from that point onwards, a flurry of yellow cards and everything like that. No urgency from either side. No, I mean, perfectly summed up with the last kicks of the half, where Sunderland had the opportunity to cross the ball like 3 times, and they didn't. Do you think we should sell El Canoes when he's back and try and sign Jordan James? Well, El Canoes is not coming back. It's a loan with an option to buy, which I think becomes an obligation to buy if he like plays a certain amount of games. He is absolutely going to be bought by them. We have to sign JJ. That would be... Like, people moan at the way that our club has been run and everything recently. Chloe, please don't spam. I see every single comment. Sometimes we just like to give longer answers to people rather than just, yes, no. What was I going to say? Yeah, if we don't... Like, it's only like 5 mil to sign JJ permanently. We have to do it. We simply do. And if we don't, then I fully support absolutely slating the club for it. Score prediction 1-1. Will Ireland qualify for the World Cup? Probably not. Blue Willow, thank you very much for following. Hopefully you enjoy all of the streams and videos. We are now getting very, very close to 10,000 followers on TikTok. 55 people to go until we hit the big 10K. Good evening, Finn. It's an obligation if he plays 5, which he has, so he's gone. Well, there we go. GG. Rodders, Lil Bro, and God's Strongest. Thank you all for following as well. Finally, 0-0 or 1 goal. What's the prediction? 1-1. Will Wales qualify for the World Cup? No idea. Probably not. You've put a 5 on 0-0 and Gordon to miss a penalty. That's bold. Lou, thank you for following. Changes needed for the Toon. Who do you change, though? I mean, they need to change the fact that they're... You know what? Sub off Elanga. He's been absolutely crap. How are Newcastle playing? Not well. But Sunderland aren't playing much better. Will I be streaming FC later tonight or saving that for Champs tomorrow? Saving it for Champs. All right, except there's dentist Friday. I had to fill in side effects of anaesthetic or tonsillitis or something. Oof. What's the problem, though? Tonsillitis is an absolute nightmare. I had it for the first time, I think it was like 3 years ago. Horrible. Absolutely horrible. Elanga for Jacob Murphy or Barnes. Miley for Joelinton. Elanga for Murphy. I fully get behind Elanga to be subbed. He's been so poor. Not just today, but all season. Today, that, like... I mean, let me quickly look at his... have we got live player ratings? Elanga is currently the lowest rated outfield player. Well, no, he's the lowest rated player on FOTMob in this game so far. He has been poor. Accurate passes, 10 out of 15. 22 touches. Successful dribbles, 0 out of 1. Dispossessed once. That can't be true. Unless that means that, like, he's been tackled. Because, yeah, he's failed to complete passes multiple times. He's dribbled off the pitch twice. Ground duels 1, 0 out of 3. Aerial duels 1, 0 out of 2. He's just having a shocker. What did you think of Fatawi's goal yesterday? Yeah, it was quite good, wasn't it? Not bad. I think Marty's finally found his best 11. Feels like it. Feels like midweek games will play Hamza instead of Ricky because his legs just aren't there to play 2 games a week nowadays. And if it's weekends, then yeah, Ricky starts. And the rest seems pretty set, doesn't it? Which is great because there are so many fans of different teams that will have the same complaints that we've been able to have this season, where the manager just keeps changing things basically every single week. You don't know who's going to start in some of the positions. So for us, you had centre-backs, you also had striker, you also had your 3 midfielders. You didn't know who was going to start each week. That's a problem. Real problem for gelling together as a team and getting proper chemistry on the pitch. So now that we seemingly have a set team, I mean, Nelson's come in and he's been really, really good as well. So yeah, it seems to be clicking a bit more. And we also seem to be moving the ball forward a bit more with purpose and faster, which makes so much sense when we no longer have Harry Winks in the team, because he's one of the main culprits for refusing to play the ball forward and instead receiving it and immediately just playing it back to the same centre-back that he got it from. Instead of turning and moving it, no. Whereas JJ, every time he gets it, he wants to go forward with it. It's great to see. And Skipper's been amazing since he's come in. Whether it's been at centre-back, left-back, or now midfield, he's been great. Hate to say as a Geordie, but don't know if we're going to win. Yeah, you've been poor. You've been poor. Father, Danny, Man United, and Quinn, thank you all for following. Hopefully you all enjoy the streams and videos. Daniel and Busk as well. I appreciate you. Thank you very much, all of you, for joining. We are officially less than 50 people away from 10,000 followers on TikTok. There's a world it can happen today. What a day it would be. And thank you all for those of you that are tippy-tapping the screen and getting us to 8,500 likes. Crazy. Newcastle are not dominating. No. Both teams have been poor in the final third. Glad Winks is out for good. Yes. Would love to see a Coley for Yannick. Thing is, Yannick's been good. Like yesterday, he was phenomenal. I think him and Nelson, I'd be perfectly fine with that. Considering how hyped this has been, this game has been dreadful. Yeah, it's neither had the quality of like multiple goals, nor has it really been that feisty so far. So you normally expect hopefully both, but at least one of the two. But as I said before, one challenge, one goal can change everything in these kind of fierce rivalry derbies. See us scraping a win as both have been poor in final third. However, we have more of an attacking threat. Festa, thank you very much for following. Love to see Newcastle win. Emma, fair enough. I think I still go with a 1-1 finish. We've got roughly 2 minutes until the start of the second half. Connor, thank you for following. You expected Elanga to be a great signing, but he's been dross. Yeah, he's been crap. Who's been the better team? Ever so slightly Sunderland, but it's not been good. It's not like you've only had it a couple of times, but multiple times. Just more annoying than anything. Yes, I agree. Sunderland has more possession. Yeah, which doesn't mean anything. Perfectly summarised by the very end of the half, right? Oh my God, who was that Pino that should have scored against Man City? It's such a good cross. The assist for Haaland's header. I think it's Matthias Nunes. Huge. Archie Gray, though. What are you doing? I mean, Vicario will get blamed. He will be told to do exactly what he did for that goal, but Archie Gray took too long on it. The point is, if the ball is played to you there, you're supposed to then play it first time out wide. Not take a touch. I support Leicester. Glad it blocks half the stats. I mean, the stats are only on there at half-time. And it's also only naming... It's only blocking the very top. It's blocking 0 shots on target for both teams. There you go. That's the only stat you've missed. It's been dreadful. And yeah, it only happens during halftime. So it's all good. Young, please stop spamming. Thank you. Yeah, Brian Brobby should have been sent off in this game. He'd already been booked, and then he goes studs up on an ankle. And the ref's looking right at it. That's really, really poor from the ref. It has to be. I didn't realise previously when we first saw it that the ref was right there, a couple of yards away, looking right at it. Brobby definitely should have been sent off. Second yellow. So they've got away with it. Whether they're going to sub him off because of that, I don't know. But second half, we are very, very close.
Sunderland out there already?
To this kick-off.
So we'll hand you back to our match commentators.
Defo not, he had every right to challenge with Burn. Yeah, that's not what I'm talking about at all. Because that was Mukiele who did get booked for that challenge. I'm talking about the second yellow that Brobby should have got for going in studs up on an ankle. Not a knee to the chest, which is the one that you're referring to. Which he did get booked for as well. Final score prediction, 1-1. 1-1. I hope so, anyway. Can we just get an early goal to mix things up?
You can make yourself a hero. That applies to every single player that's out there. Let's go now then.
So no half-time subs for either team, it looks like. And we are about to kick off. Come on. 1-0 to Sunderland, you think? Again, could easily happen. They've been the slightly better team. And we're off for the start of the second half. Let's do this. Hope for a slightly more entertaining one than the first half. It was okay, just a lack of quality. Traore on the right-hand side, early on. Plays it back to Xhaka, back to Traore. You got to get the ball in the box again. He does. Oh, okay. Not the greatest cross, but he is very one-footed. Feig, thank you very much for following as well. I really, really do appreciate you and everyone else that has followed. 40 people away from our end-of-year goal. Come on. B, cheers for joining. Maddie, hello. Long throw from Sunderland. Headed away by Tiao. Gordon can't quite clear it. Out to Mukiele. Great ball in. It's an FPL nightmare. It's a Voltemada own goal. I hate FPL with every fibre of my being. Great ball in by Mukiele. Voltemada just tries to flick it up and over the bar. Ends up flicking it in off the bar. 1-0 Sunderland. For God's sake, man. Right, you're going to have to score at the other end, Nick, because that's frustrating. Finally, though, we saw someone come in with a big cross. It's actually an unbelievable finish by Voltemada. If that was at the other end of the pitch, people would be saying, what a header. in off the bar. It's a beauty. Just in at the wrong end. Wow, okay. Yeah, so once again, shock horror. Someone does something that negatively impacts my FPL. Who saw that one coming? Everybody. God, it's just a joke, man. Just a joke. 59 seconds into the half. Okay, well, what we wanted was an early goal to mix things up. The scores in the other games. Forest are 2-0 up against Tottenham. Hudson-Odoi has scored early in the second half. Villa are losing 2-1 to West Ham. And Man City are beating Palace 1-0 thanks to Erling Haaland. Finn, thank you for following as well. Willie, thank you for following. Welcome to the channel and the streams. Hopefully you enjoy all of them going forward. Thank you anyone and everyone that follows. You guys are the best. Hudson-Odoi goal was a cross that went in. It wasn't actually a Sunderland goal scorer. It was a Voltemada own goal. Unbelievable header. Just, unfortunately, wrong end of the pitch. Assist will be Mukiele. Really good ball. Can we see the screen? If you're looking at the screen, then you can see the screen. Yeah. Long ball. Attempting to find Elanga. It's got to be absolutely perfect to get to him there. That's really hopeful. Own goal, yes. Own goal. Because of course I have him in FPL. The one I'm watching. You can if you also pay for Sky Sports, yes. Newcastle have not come from behind to win a single point this season. Neither have Man City. Although maybe they've just not been behind as much, so makes a bit more sense. With some Strepsils. Huge! Chelsea fan here. Good win for you. Away the lads. Hooey! Morgan Rogers says equalised for Villa against West Ham 2-2. When's Discovery Plus getting Champions League? No idea. Reynildo down the left-hand side. Siddiqui, it's not quite good enough, but Fabian Schär can't do enough. Gives away a throw-in. Siddiqui hyping up the crowd. Come on! I love the FIFA streams. Cheers!
70% of the Earth's surface is covered by water. The rest is covered by him.
Why are you reading a Siddiqui stat that was like made for Kante like a decade ago? Pronounced Howay? Depends. Doesn't it depend on which sides you're from?
They're bouncing now.
Long ball in by Mukiele is half cleared. Goes back to him. Dribbling across the edge of the box. I don't know why he's not crossed it. Ball goes in. Good header by Thiaw. Gordon tries a back heel clearance and is lucky that the ball... That's more like it. Absolutely hoofs it. The lack of composure from Newcastle is crazy. Voltemada did score an own goal, yeah. Sadly. Callum, hello, how's it going? This is really poor from Newcastle. That goal just seems to have hyped up Sunderland more so than Newcastle thinking, oh, we've got to get back into this straight away. Sunderland on the front foot here. How? Mukiele put in a cross on the right-hand side. Voltemada, I guess, tried to flick it over the bar, put it out for a corner, and ended up scoring an unbelievable header. Yeah, he's gone. That's a beauty of a dribble past Livramento, but the pullback just isn't good enough. Elanga gives the ball away again. Get him off the pitch. There's not been any subs other than Dan Burn, who got injured and had to go off for Fabian Schär. City are winning the league now. I've said that for a while now. Great ball in behind. Talby pulls it across. Oh, Thiaw manages to get it away. Goodness me, Sunderland are all over them. What defenders you recommending for FPL? It doesn't matter. Don't ever ask for my FPL advice. Whoever I bring in will get injured, or they'll score an own goal, or something like that. I'm having probably my worst FPL season ever. It's depressing. So, what you could do is you could ask for my advice and then do the exact opposite. So, for example, I bring in Dewsbury Hall. He gets injured after 15 minutes. Last week, I brought in Livramento, and he concedes a 95th minute goal to a 10-man Burnley. Of course he does. Of course Voltemada scores an own goal. I could have got rid of him. I decided, I'll keep him at least for this week. Great decision. It's a joke! Elanga is definitely up there for flop of the season, yeah. 365 is there. 10,000 likes on TikTok today. Thank you very much, all of you that are tippy-tapping that screen. Callum, nice. That's pretty good. I had a little bit of salad alongside pig and blanket, some lovely roast potatoes, with a lovely seasoned piece of chicken last night when we went out for dinner. Oh, it was really good. Love the layout. A lot of people are very complimentary about my watch-along layout, so thank you. Which is probably why they're being successful and gaining us like new followers and stuff like that. So yeah, Samir, they're all going to do better than the ones that I've got. Sadly. Right, Newcastle, you've got to do more with the ball here. You can't just keep tapping it around. There we go. Cross comes in, but it's not good enough. Easily cleared. And now we got a counter-attack. Brobby, fouled by Tio. Or Tiao. Whatever. Flop of the season a bit harsh. What, Elanga? He's absolutely up there. He's basically done nothing and was 55 mil. The guy who he was supposed to be replacing has had a considerably better season than him. Even though he's, again, supposed to be replaced. Excuse me. How good was the goal? It was an own goal. Great header. 8 Nori goes under the radar for flopping. Sort of, but I think everyone that knows football understands that the vast majority of players that join Man City take 6 to 12 months to bed into a Pep system. Fabian Shares pulled Ballard back a little bit here. I don't think that's going to get given as a penalty. He does pull him a little bit. He's also sort of gripping onto him at the same time. It's the second time that Ballard's gone down today. Need to bring Wisser in. Won't be starting over... Oh, yeah, true. Also, O'Reilly has also been amazing. Elanga with a really heavy touch. Not helped by whoever passed it to him. Enzo Lefebvre driving away from Tonali, but Tonali's done really well. And then he's pulled him back. How are you moaning at the ref? You've blatantly just yanked him backwards, you idiot. What was the own goal like? An unbelievable header from Voltemada. There's so much worse than Elanga. Pound for pound, there can't be many that compete with him. Callum, yeah. Next golf holiday booked. Off to Croatia. That's insane. Yeah, something needs to change here. I can't believe that Elanga's still on the pitch when he's been stinking it up. But here we go. Maybe this will change. He gets the ball. Out on the right-hand side. Whips in a cross. He doesn't find a Newcastle player again. Cleared away. Gordon equaliser. Bruno G assist. That's prediction. I like it. It's bold. Can see Tonali leaving in summer if Newcastle don't get Europe. Yeah. Speaking of, he's going to get booked because he's just pulled down Brian Brobby. Who, nice footwork. has got past
Massive opportunity.
Tonali.
Attack there.
He's thrown himself to the floor,
Kick.
but he did pull him back as well. Cody and Simus? I apologise, I don't know. Thank you very, very much, both of you, for following. We are now getting so close to 10,000 followers. We need less than 40 people to go. And then we hit our dream goal for the end of 2025. A lovely early Christmas present. Anthony Gordon, here we go. Pace down the wing. Gets past Lafay and he's absolutely wiped out. That is a blatant yellow for Reynildo. He's just cleared him out. He was not getting away from him there. He's flown in. My God. Who's on what side of the pitch? Not sure what you mean. Colin, Jack, Spam, Becca, Josh, and Con. Thank you all for following. Jack, hello. How you doing? Yeah, Howe needs to mix something up here. And here we go. Triple sub. Rodri was crap for a year. Pep signings usually get into it slowly. Yeah. So Anthony Gordon subbed. He's done basically nothing for Harvey Barnes. One of our own. Anthony Alanga also subbed for Jacob Murphy. Did you pick this one because of the rivalry? Yes. I thought it'd be a bit more feisty. Tonali is subbed for Joe Willock. Wow. I guess because he's been booked there and they want to allow for another booking. Here we go then. Lewis Hall clips in a free kick. Roofs has done really, really well. And then Ture's just knocked him to the floor. Silly. Tofan and Tino, thank you for following. So unnecessary. Just silly, especially when you've already been booked. You're risking it there. Tonali, Bruno G, double signing midfield's the biggest problem. Those two work well together. They're ridiculously good. You're saying 2-1 Sunderland, 3-0 Sunderland, 1-1. I'll still stay with 1-1. It's still possible. Gems, Gems, thank you very much for following. Long ball over the top for Sunderland. Brobby tries to bring it down and Newcastle goal kick. Okay, well, we've now got this triple sub for Newcastle. Hopefully for their sake, it means that they're going to be able to be a bit better on the ball, because in the forward areas, the quality has been so bad. Paul, I don't really know what that means. Players are all allowed a bad patch to settle properly, you said. I said at Man City, anyone and everyone that knows Man City knows that if somebody signs for them, you can expect their first season to maybe not be that good. But in their second season, once they've had, well, maybe even earlier than that, once they've had time under Pep, they look like they've been playing there for a decade. Whereas players that sign for another team and have a poor first season, a lot of the time won't then kick on and be unbelievable. But it has just been a standard under Pep that it takes a while to get properly used to his way of doing things before you kick on. Like, yeah, that was the example given by somebody else. Rodri in his first season was not mental. And then he just became one of the most important players in the league as he had more time under Pep. Hall's getting very advanced here. Willock, Bruno G, edge of the box. Why would you not have a go? He has! Straight at Roofs. Newcastle's first shot on target of the game comes in the 62nd minute. He could have shot when he had a bit more space, but he then put himself into a worse position, a wider angle, and then had a shot? Straight at the keeper. It's going to need to be an unbelievable strike to score from there. Gordon went off for Barnes. Murphy went on for Elanga. And Willock has come on for Tonali. Wisser is on the bench, yeah. He started coming on in the last couple of games. Ryan, Walden, Lily, thank you all for following. Hopefully you enjoy all of our future streams. We do a load of watch-alongs and other ones, like we'll do FPL streams, discussion streams, and of course all of our uploads and other content as well. Thank you to all of you that have joined today. We are getting very, very close to our... why not Elanga? I just told you that Elanga went off. We are getting very, very close to this 10k follower target. Harvey Barnes tries whipping across. Goes all the way through to the goalie, though. But yeah, interesting to see Voltemada staying on whilst they make a triple sub. I guess they want to give him maybe like 15 minutes or so with these new wingers on to see if they can create something for him, because he's not had any opportunities. And then if that's not working, maybe then they go for Wisser. Siddiqui, that was really nice. Oh, he's got unlucky there, though. Bruno, nice. But you got to move the ball quicker. You've seen that this has been a problem all game. You can't make subs and then those subs do the same problematic things. You need to get it moving. Lou, thank you very much for the TikTok rose. How's it 11 days till Christmas? I know. It's nearly here. I'm very excited for it. I support Leicester. Claire, Lacey, Dave, Lewis, Maria. Another Grace. Thank you both for all for following. Nice attempted pass through here by Bruno to Jacob Murphy. It's just a tiny bit too far to the left. If it's maybe like a foot to the right, Murphy might be able to get a foot on it and whip one. Watching Richard and V, thank you very, very much. Bruno is now making more stuff happen. Harvey Barnes trying to lay it off to Willock. Alderete's done well there. He has done well, but Newcastle throw. But yeah, Bruno is getting more on the ball now. Maybe that's because of Willock coming on, being a bit more advanced. It's therefore going to Bruno first, and then trying to fire it into one of the more forward-thinking players. And now with Tonali off as well. Tiao to Hall, back to Tiao. You got to... If you're getting it to those fullbacks, they've got to be in a position where they can get the ball in the box, just like this. Cross comes in. It's poor, though. Straight to the keeper. Again. Not enough quality from Murphy there. Going to be saving packs for Team of the Year? No. Never do, never will. I think it's stupid. Winter Wildcards is going to be better than Team of the Year for the average person. John, what is? Daniel, thank you very much for the TikTok gift. I appreciate it. Sunderland are getting a lot of points against big teams. Yeah, they've been solid in the big games this season. Again, you're taking too many touches on it. That's more like it. Bruno out to Livramento. But then why is your first thought not to just charge down the line there or play it into Murphy? Bruno tries to fire a low one all the way through to Murphy, but his own man gets in the way. Newcastle aren't a big team, though, are they? I didn't say that. I said in the big games. This is a big game for Sunderland because it's a massive derby and rivalry. But they have also done well against the big teams. Barnes gets past his man, gets across into the back post, falls at the edge of the box to Bruno, has a shot, it's saved well by Roofs. Bruno getting involved significantly more. He's probably done more or had a bigger impact in this game in the last, like, 5 minutes than he has in the previous hour. Hooey! Cher and Brobby is a nice little duel that's been going on. Phil Foden has scored against Crystal Palace. Good. Harvey Barnes on the ball. Cuts inside. Past one. Past two. Plays it wide right. Shah with a shot from range. Cleared out for a corner by Alderete. Where are you from? Leicester. Leicester fan ripping a team 10 times better. I don't know what that means. I don't even know which team you're talking about. Here we go. Corner comes in. Easy clearance. Not enough movement in the box from Newcastle there. That's a good ball, actually, by Bruno. Get that ball in the box. He has. Back post. Out for another Newcastle corner. GTA, it sometimes does that. I have no control over when it randomly decides to do it. TB, thank you very much for following. I appreciate it. Hopefully you enjoy all of our content going forward. Let's quickly see who got the assists for the Man City goal. It was Ryan Cherki assisting Foden. So if you got either of them in FPL, you're loving life. Newcastle corner comes in. Straight to Robin Roofs. Jake, thank you for following. That is a poor throw. You've just gifted them back the ball. Really poor. Last 10 minutes, Newcastle have had 3 shots. They've had 82% possession. So now we got a double sub for Newcastle, for Sunderland, sorry. I guess just to try and calm this game down a bit, because Newcastle have got all the momentum right now. Probably getting subbed off. He should have been sent off earlier. It's not been the biggest thriller, but it certainly does seem to be heating up. I also imagine that these subs are potentially to try and stop that momentum. Ijai, thank you very much for following as well. So Isidore and Hume on for Traore and Brobby. Yeah, Newcastle, up until the last 10 minutes, have been poor. But they're now creating some opportunities, having some shots, making the keeper make some saves. Newcastle bottle jobs. I'm not sure how they've bottled a game that they were never winning. Willock and Murphy both leaving the ball for each other. Kens, thank you for following. Same with Nathaniel. Still 1-0 in 85th minute. Your house goes on Sunderland keeper for a booking. It's a lot harder now, though, because unless it goes for a goal kick, you can't hold on to it. Like, you can't do the standard catch and drop and hold the ball for 30 seconds that you used to be able to. Voltemader's own goal was not from a corner, but it did come from a cross from Mukiele, and it was a hell of a header. Which, of course, because I have him in FPL. Foden's goal was a nice little low-driven finish from him. You'll love to see it. Oh, Sunderland finally in. Trey Hume down the right-hand side. Can't quite pick out anyone with the cross, but not that many Sunderland players in there to find, to be fair. They're not going to overcommit at this stage. They would be very happy to try and keep a 1-0 here. That is shocking from Hume.
His introduction, Trey, gives Sunderland
What's Newcastle doing? The last 10 minutes or so, they've been attacking a hell of a lot more. Wissa's going to be coming on, most likely for Voltemada, which means he's probably going to get me no points in FPL this week, which is fantastic. You hate to see it, you really do. What a ball. What a ball! Big save by Ramsdale. Ball over the top, finds Isidore, chests it down, and then has a shot on target. What a ball by Alderete that is, all the way over the top. Great touchdown. It's an optimistic strike, but it's going in. Really good save at his near post from Ramsdale. How he gets his foot that high, that quick to whip it round, that's really impressive. Your FPL cooked this week? Oh yeah, same. It's a mess. Their first shot on target. Wow. Like yesterday with Arsenal. Xhaka to take the corner. Punch clear by Ramsdale. And then Bruno G hoofs it in the sky. That is questionable. Clears his own clearance. Need Newcastle for 4K. Oof. Good luck. Maybe they'll get an equaliser. Going on to win it would be very surprising at this stage. Sean, thank you very much for sharing the stream. Stook, thank you very much for following. Isidore already just being a nuisance. And he's only been on for a couple of minutes. Sean, Donna, Katelj, thank you very much for all joining. I appreciate you all. We are so close to the early Christmas present of 10k followers. Good ball in behind. Could find Voltemada. No, Ballard's done really well there. Really composed on the ball here, Sunderland. Considering the scenario they're currently in. The stakes of this game with the fan base and everything like that. They just look so comfortable. Declan, thank you very much for following as well. I appreciate you. Yeah, Vissa's still not on the pitch yet, but the ball... Now we finally have a stoppage in play. The assumption is Voltemada off for Wissa here, right? Yep. Great. So, shocking for FPL purposes. Scores an own goal. Doesn't do anything at the other end. It's such a good header. It is such a good own goal. So yeah, brilliant. He's going to get what? 0 or -1. But Wissa on for the last 15 minutes. I did say this is potentially what would happen. They'll make the other subs, see if they can create anything for Voltemada. Not really. And then they'll mix things up and bring Wissa on. So now we should see them play slightly differently because he's less of a target man. Had Van de Ven and Romero in the FPL. Have Spurs played? Oh, they're playing right now. They've just conceded a third goal. Sangare makes it Forest 3, Spurs 0. No one scored for Sunderland. It was a Voltemada own goal. Hell of a header. Who do I support? Leicester. Let me very quickly do this. And then switch this. I mean, Newcastle have been creating opportunities. They've just not been good enough with the chances. The ones that they have been creating have gone straight at the keeper. Yeah, so currently we've got 1-0 Sunderland. Man City are 2-0 up at Palace. Villa are drawing 2-2 against West Ham. And Forest are 3-0 up against Spurs. Manny, I'll take it. Thanks. Thank you all for being awesome viewers. 14,000 likes on the TikTok is crazy. So thank you all for tapping that screen. And thank you everyone that has joined us and followed today. Willock tries to dink one over the top to Barnes. Good defending again by Ballard. Going to be a Newcastle corner. He's having a good game. Manny, User, and Lewis, thank you all for following. We've got to only be a couple of people away from hitting 10k followers, which is sick. So thank you, anyone that is potentially pushing us towards our end-of-year goal. Newcastle, big moments ahead here. Corner, whipped in. Big headed clearance. But ball comes back in. I mean, that's one of the most optimistic crosses I've ever seen. The ball's dropping from so high and he tries to volley it with so much pace. Side-footed. Crazy. You say that we've hit it? The question is, though, does it say that when you're a few people away, or have we actually got it? Oh, I need to log into my own... I need to log into the account. I'm currently logged into my other account to then moderate the stream if need be. Have we actually got there? We have actually done it. Before the end of 2025, with over 2 weeks to spare. My God. Thank you so much, everybody, that have been a part of these watch-alongs recently. They have gone so well. And I really appreciate you. Aston Villa have just scored. They're now 3-2 up. Morgan Rogers again with another goal against West Ham. Big goal for them. Yeah, thank you so much, everyone that has been a part of this growth over the last month or two. It's been crazy how well the streams and everything have done. And as soon as this stream finishes, I will be clicking that button, if it's there, to apply to finally be able to earn some money off of TikTok. It's been a long grind, but with the watch-alongs and everything like that, it's been worth it. Oh my God! Oh, Murphy whipping in a cross. It gets deflected and loops so close to Wissa. Oh my God! He's an inch or two away from this. The deflection from Reynaldo nearly plays it perfectly into his pass. He's sliding in, and he can't quite get there. So close. Dom, I will not be doing that, I'm afraid. Mersab, I appreciate it. So, Cat Bullion, thank you very much for following as well. Thanks for streaming. I appreciate it. That is poor. Lewis Hall plays it off the pitch. Dom, cheers for joining as well. How's the performance been so far? It's not been a very high quality game. Rogers has scored another banger from 30 yards to make it 3-2. Villa love a goal from outside the box. I mean, it's less than half of the distance that Fatawi scored from yesterday, but still a nice goal. More comparable to Bobby Decordova-Reed's. Tior is risking it a little bit. He's trying to like push and pull and hold basically every time he's with a Sunderland forward here. He's already been booked. There is a world where they could be harsh and give him another one. Well, not harsh, but just strict. Lewis Hall, nice ball out to the right-hand side. Murphy. Two men in front of him. Fakes to put in a cross. Bruno attempting to find him over the top. It's cleared, and now we've got a Sunderland counter-attack. That's going to be a foul. Is it going to be a yellow for Fabian Schär? Nope. He's given away a few fouls already. Autumn, I don't know what that means. Sorry. Voltemade own goal. He's lucky boy. Lucky boy. HS, thank you very much for following as well. Probably a final sub of the game for Sunderland. Mukiele. FPL clean... Oh, no, it's not. He was walking off, but he was having a drink. Talby is being subbed off. It's been okay. Was better at the start of the game. Genuinely embarrassed for your own club. Assuming you're a Newcastle fan. Yeah, it's not been great. Has to be said. Romain Mundel coming on. I'm not embarrassed to say I don't know who that is. Any good? Anyone share any ball knowledge about Mr. Mundel, who's just come on? He's normally pretty good. It's bad. This is dreadful. Lewis Hall going down. The ref is not giving that much today. Like, this is very clearly being reffed as a derby. There are a lot of other games where a lot of these things would be given as fouls or yellow cards or anything like that. I mean, Brobby should have been sent off for a second yellow. There easily could have been some other yellows in this game as well. I mean, Shah has got away with multiple fouls and still hasn't been booked. That's nice. Ah, Mukiele. Good dribble. Good defending by Thiaw. I mean, how they've not given that as a corner, I have no idea. Yeah. It's a clear corner. Okay, sure. Mukiele's dribbled forward, jinking in and out of players. He then tries to go around the right-hand side of Thiaw and whip it back across goal. Thiaw gets a good foot on it. Goal kick? Apparently. Elanga was dreadful. Really bad. But now Newcastle are just going to be absolutely going for it these last, like, 10 minutes or so. You got to be more direct here. Whenever you've got the ball in around their box, you got to be having shots, you got to be getting crosses off. Although Lewis Miley deciding to shoot from 30 yards in that situation was questionable. And now that's a shocking ball in behind. Sunderland, really nice opportunity on the counter-attack. The guy that just came on making a great run down the left-hand side. Isidore just can't find him though, it's poor. It's just poor. What is this? Yeah. Willock. Bruno G. Being pushed by Mukiele. Oh, now he's mouthing off. It's going to kick off. Tell you what, if they equalise, it might kick off. Or, if there's another goal for either team, it wouldn't surprise me if there's handbags coming out. I think if it stays 1-0, it might actually be relatively tame. Bruno. Once again, trying to drive forward on his own. Why not just get the ball in the box? I don't understand it. It's bizarre. Here we go again. Right-hand side, this is where you get a ball in. There we go. Cross comes in. Headed clear by Ballard, but it's a corner. This is why you just need to be more progressive with the ball. You've just created yourself a nice set-piece opportunity instead of just passing it backwards when you've got the ball near the corner flag and you could easily cross it in. Bizarre. Yeah, Newcastle... I think Newcastle fans would probably be happy with a draw even before the game started, just because Sunderland have been really, really good this season. Solid at home. And Newcastle have been disappointing in a lot of games this season where you think that they would have got a result, but they've not been good enough. So I think before this game kicked off, I think both sets of fans would have probably been happy with a draw, just so that they can't get abused by the other set by saying that they're crap and that they beat them. But before this game kicked off, I think Sunderland would have thought they had a really good chance of winning this. I think Newcastle would have probably been fine with a draw because of their inconsistency. Barnes, left-hand side, gets across towards the back post. Over the head of Jacob Murphy, though, even though he pushes the defender in the back with 2 hands. What happened to Newcastle this season? They've just been really inconsistent. Really inconsistent. Hooey. See if there's any... No other late goals, it seems. I support Leicester. Let me quickly check this, actually.
They never feel further from home than when they're in Sunderland. It's a dozen miles.
Oh. Okay. Sure. Haaland has scored again. Good. You love to see it. The FPL points. I know everyone's got him, so it doesn't really matter. But just in case there's any random people that haven't like captained him, that have maybe gone with like a poor choice of captain, it's good. Like some people would have gone for Foden over Haaland. And so if he gets even just a couple more points than him, that's good. Do I think there will be extra time? I don't really know what you mean by that. There's obviously going to be some time going on, but Elanga was the worst player on the pitch. Yeah, Saka was a good shout. It was a tough choice for me between Haaland and Saka. I just didn't trust Arsenal. And I mean, he assisted 2 own goals. So... But we got 1 minute plus any additional time here for Newcastle to save their blushes. A lot of people just tuning in. My name is Scott. We're doing loads of watch-alongs to do with the football, whether it's Premier League, International, Champions League, sometimes Championship for Leicester, because that is who I support. The whole point is to try and have a good time and get as many of you involved as possible, answering every question and comment and everything like that. I really, really hope that you enjoy it. If you do and you want to see more, you are more than welcome to follow. We do loads of normal TikTok uploads as well as the streams. Here we go. Willock. Oh my God, it's a horrific cross. He's just shanked it out of play. Nice little reverse pass by Barnes. Gives him an opportunity to just whip one low. Dreadful. Man City are 3-0 up against Palace. And yes, today we have hit 10,000 followers on TikTok. Now, I don't want to go mental and fully celebrate it because there is a world that, like, after the streams and stuff, you potentially lose some people before you do the next one. But as it stands, we are over our end-of-year goal. What I should say is 4 minutes added on. The original goal was by the end of this season going into the World Cup, we'll hit 10,000 followers on TikTok. Suddenly, though, the last few months have gone so well that it turned into an end-of-year goal. And now today, we've hit 10k, and we're not even halfway through December. So thank you so, so much to anyone and everyone that has followed, whether you've done it today or recently. You guys are absolutely amazing. Oh, lovely ball in behind. Cross comes across by Hume. It's just not in the right position, though. And now Murphy's just given the ball straight back to Xhaka, who tries to ping it out right, but too much on it. Too much on it. 4 minutes added on. Who scored? Voldemar, their own goal. And also, 20,000 likes today on this TikTok stream is crazy. So thank you for everyone that's liked. Thank you anyone and everyone that's followed. I appreciate you. What we'll do after this as well is we'll upload a video of like what we learned from each, or like what each of the Premier League results means from the 2 o'clocks, because there are 4 games. 2.5 minutes left. It was an own goal, yes. Josh, thank you for following. Yeah, I mean, surely you'd still want Elanga. You need anything you can get right now. When they said we'd be down by Christmas. Yeah, Sunderland have been very impressive. Murphy wins Newcastle a corner. Just over 2 minutes left. Imagine a last-minute dagger equaliser.
And they loaded up.
And the goalkeeper for Sunderland has been impeccable so far in these moments.
Here we go. Rembrandt and Cars, thank you both for following. Same with anybody else. If I missed you, I apologise. Here we go. Corner comes in.
Lewis Hall, it's mischievous.
It's hit everybody. And is then hoofed clear. Headed back towards the box. Bruno G beaten in the air there, though. Another hoof back into the box. Xhaka risky with a nudge on the Newcastle player. Roofs has been wiped out as he's picked up the ball. He's now going to go down with a head injury. Who knows whether his head was touched at all. But of course, we couldn't get to the end of this game without it slightly kicking off. Shah's getting pushed around. Sunderland think that Willock did that intentionally. It is finished between Forest and Tottenham 3-0. Oh, now everyone's running over to someone else. Everyone's pushing and pulling. It had to happen at some point. Everyone's pushing each other now, of course. There were 4 minutes added on, but there'll probably be another one because of this now kicking off. If no one comes out of this with a booking, that'd be mad.
These moments were bound to happen.
So someone's getting booked. But who? Could be a few people here.
Everyone thinks the Tyson Fury out on the football pitch.
I mean, Bruno's just moaning at the ref constantly.
No one can punch you, basically.
So Willock's been booked. He's the one that went into Roofs when he claimed it and he, like, wiped him out. Is he the only one? No.
I mean, the thing is now, well, the ball changes how much the referee's going to play on because of this.
I'm going to guess Isidore. Oh, 2 more bookings.
There's 2 or 3 of them there got booked, but I don't think
Who?
Chow was one of them.
Tiao's...
Bruno another.
Wait, Tiao didn't get booked earlier. I swear he did. No? Apparently not. Well, Tiao's been booked. Somebody else got booked. I don't know who. Could have been Isidore, because he was getting involved. I mean,
Well, now he's finished all his admin. We can restart the game with.
we can finally play again. And now Xhaka and Shah are getting at each other. Xhaka's bleeding from, like, his eyebrow. What's going on, man? Can we just have the last minute of the game? Now apparently VAR's looking at something. I don't know if it actually is. We haven't heard that on here. This is ridiculous. Willock got booked. Man City have won 3-0 away at Palace. Villa have won 3-2 away at West Ham. Haaland scored 2 and Foden scored 1. Yeah, Xhaka's got like a cut above his eye. Did we get to see any replays of what on earth has gone on? So yeah, Willock got booked, Chor got booked. Someone else did. But who? We don't know. The ball's back in play though. Isidore did get booked. So there should now be... There were only 4 minutes added on. There should now be like another 2. Because that took ages. So, no idea when this game is actually going to end now. Maybe around 98? Andy, thank you for following. Thank you anyone and everyone that has followed today. Ball lobbed into the new Sunderland box. Wissa goes down. I thought it came off a Sunderland player, though. It must have gone off of his shoulder. A decade they waited for this, so we got max drama. I mean, I'm amazed that it didn't kick off a lot earlier than this, to be honest. But yeah, who knows? Maybe like another 2 minutes to go. It's finished. I mean, it's not finished. Finley, thank you for following. Roofs will probably end up getting booked here for time wasting over the goal kick, but surely the ref can just add it on.
This will be 10 without Derby defeat in the Premier League.
10 without losing
Might have been a
for
2-2.
Sunderland against Newcastle in the Prem. That's crazy. There were only 4 minutes added on, but then it all kicked off, and that lasted like 2 or 3 minutes. So Sunderland are like prime 2016 Leicester City. As a Leicester fan, I can absolutely tell you that no, they're not. They spent a ton of money. It's working. But they're also not top of the league. Can we... Oh, he's blowing the whistle. He definitely should have added more time than that. I think there should have been at least another minute. But there we go. GG. Sunderland win 1-0. Huge, huge result for them. No, he shouldn't. Yes, he should. Because of how long it took. How did Leicester win against Ipswich 3-1? By scoring 3 goals, one of which was from about 70 yards out by Fatawu. He nutmegged someone and then pinged it over the goalie from 70 yards. My vlog of that game goes live on my YouTube channel in 1 minute. So if you want to check it out, if you're watching on TikTok, you can find the link in the bio. And yeah, that vlog goes live at 4 o'clock. So, pretty ridiculous game. The winning goal is an own goal, bit like Arsenal yesterday. Neither team were very good. It was not a great game, to be honest with you. There weren't really many big chances. There weren't massive saves from either keeper. Isidore had a decent chance that was saved by Ramsdale. But, I mean, aside from that, there wasn't that much quality in this game. And I was amazed. I thought we were going to get one of two things. Either a proper end-to-end, loads of shots, potentially multiple goals for each team, just chaos game, or just feisty. Yellow cards, like 5+ each for both teams. We didn't get either of those things. It was really poor quality in the final third by both teams. Some really poor decision-making and crosses and some shocking efforts as well. And then it didn't really kick off at all until basically the last minute of the game. So, Voltemade own goal is the winner. Hell of a header. Absolute beauty of a header. If you didn't see it, check it out. He would have been proud at that if it was at the other end of the pitch. Unfortunately for them, he's gone into his own net and beaten Ramsdale. I mean, Elanga was shocking today. Absolutely dreadful. Voltemade didn't really do anything at the other end and scores an own goal, so that's pretty bad. Gordon was crap. Bruno was probably up there with their best players, mainly in the second half. Sunderland, Siddiqui was good. Ballard was really good. Mukiele was pretty good. Reynaldo, Xhaka as well. Not bad. Roofs did what he needed to in this game as well. So, not too bad. But, yeah, the game itself was pretty poor. Pretty poor. So, I will go and upload a video of, like, here's something we learnt from each of the Premier League, the 2 o'clock Premier League games this Sunday. In the meantime, whilst you wait for that, we did vlog the Leicester game against Ipswich yesterday. That is now live on my YouTube channel. If you want to check it out, if you're watching on TikTok, you can go to my bio and you can get the link there. If you're already watching on YouTube, which there might be one person that's there, then you can go and check it out, obviously, from the channel. Isidore, Willock and Thiaw got the bookings late on at the end of the game when it kicked off. But I have to say a massive, massive thank you to anyone and everyone that has been a part of today's stream. Anyone that has liked the stream, whether on TikTok or YouTube, anyone that's gifted on TikTok, you're incredible. And anyone and everyone that has followed today. Because finally, after all of this time, we've done it. We've hit the 10k followers mark today. And we can now finally apply to get monetized. So we can actually start to earn money off of the TikToks that we create, which is the dream, especially with so much time to be able to continue to build up the account ahead of the World Cup, which is going to be really, really fun. Brobby should have been sent off. Yes, he should have got a second yellow. That hasn't really been mentioned much at all on TV, but yeah, he should have been sent off for that. So Ethan, Levi, Reese, thank you all for following. I appreciate every single one of you. I'm going to go and upload that TikTok, and as I say, the YouTube vlog for yesterday's game is live, so check it out. And if you're not interested in that, then you can maybe wait a few minutes and you'll get the uploads of these 2 o'clock games. There is a 4:30 game. It's Brentford against Leeds. We will not be doing a watch along for that one, but we'll see how it goes. So thank you very, very much, everybody. Enjoy the rest of your day. Thank you for spending part of your Sunday with me, watching along to this one. You guys are the absolute best. I do have an account with a different name, BirdieX94X. That's my main one, where I do all my gaming stuff every single day, basically. Whereas this is my second account that I've been trying to grow and grow and grow, and we have finally hit 10k followers. So thank you so much for the support and helping me out on reaching this. This is the dream, to push the football side of things as far as I possibly can. Again, especially building up to the World Cup year. FX, hey man, we will be live tomorrow on the main accounts for our Foot Champs. If you want to come in on the other accounts, BirdieX94X on all platforms, we'll be live for that. And maybe we could have a little catch up and a chat. That'll probably happen like tomorrow afternoon/evening. Man of the match, I don't actually know who they gave it to. Sorry, not sure. Sunderland unbeaten streak continues against Newcastle in the Prem. Yeah, someone said that it's 14 years, which is kind of crazy. Last 10 games undefeated is madness. And it means that Sunderland are up to 7th place now. Only 2 points off the top 4. Same amount of points as Palace in 5th. Man City now only 2 points behind Arsenal with the same games played, and they've got a better goal difference. My goodness. Well, there we go. That is going to be that. They gave man of the match to Tiora, apparently. He was good. He was good today. So, yes, I'll upload that TikTok. I will see you guys soon. I don't know when my next watch-along will be. I don't know if there's any like midweek stuff this week. If there is, maybe I'll do something for that. If not, then potentially next weekend, okay? So, check out all our other TikToks. Go and check out the Leicester v Ipswich vlog on the YouTube channel. And I will see you very, very soon. Enjoy the rest of your night, everybody. Have a good one. Thank you very much for watching. Goodbye.